Australia, we need to tax the billionaires. I'm talking about people like Clive Palmer, who are currently spending $100 million trying to influence the current federal election to skew it in favour of keeping the Liberals in power in their pro-billionaire policies. Now, Oxfam recently did a report that talks about the increase in the wealth of the top 10 billionaires in the world during the COVID crisis. And they managed to increase their wealth by about $1 trillion. $1 trillion. Okay, we're talking about people like Musk and Jeff Bezos. And if we had a wealth tax, like a 99% billionaire wealth tax, we could have collected $990 billion, and with that money it could have fully funded vaccines for everybody in the whole world and for all the necessary climate emergency measures to decarbonise the global economy. I mean, we could have fixed that problem with the wealth that they just accumulated during that 2 years. And these billionaires like Clive Palmer, they're not just profiting off, coal and gas, which is destroying the planet. They're encouraging far-right extremist groups and anti-vaxxers, and they're also profiting off war. Even during this current, the Russian criminal invasion of Ukraine, stocks in Raytheon and Lockheed Martin have skyrocketed. So they're benefiting even from increased arms sales. We say tax the billionaires and try to bring some equality to Australia. There's a bill in the United States at the moment talking about, it's called the Yachts for Ukraine, which would take possession of Russian billionaire oligarchs' yachts and use it for aid programs in Ukraine. Let's take possession of Clive Palmer's $40 million yacht, which he had moored in Sydney just recently, and use that to fund programs, desperately needed social programs in Australia. Here's some of the tax policies that we could use that would redistribute the wealth back to people who really need it. So we need to scrap the GST, that's a regressive tax. We need to increase the top marginal tax rate on people above $200,000 incomes, to at least 70% tax. We need a billionaire, wealth tax, like 99%, sounds like a good figure to me. 49% corporate tax rate, and close the tax loopholes that allow so many corporations and the super rich, in many cases, to avoid tax altogether. We need also to scrap the stage 3 tax cuts for the rich, and we need to scrap negative gearing and capital gains tax exemptions on investment properties, and that would help to cool the massively overheated housing market. We need to tax the billionaires to bring back some sense of equality to Australia.
Authorised by P. Boyle for Socialist Alliance, Ultimo, New South Wales.